If you are someone who has ever found themselves wondering whether that special someone is secretly interested in you, pay close attention. Many of us have experienced the uncertainty of deciphering someone's feelings, and it can be quite an enigma. This uncertainty can leave us in a state of curiosity, yearning for clues that may reveal if the person we're interested in shares those feelings. In this video, we're about to unveil the 10 key things to look for when you want to test if someone likes you. These signs, like pieces of a puzzle, can provide you with insights into their true feelings, helping you gain clarity and confidence in your interactions. So, if you're ready to discover whether someone has a soft spot for you, or your mistake, stay tuned and watch this video all the way through. By the end of this video, you'll have the 10 proven tests that you can do to find out if they like you or not. So, let's begin. Number 10. Accidental touch. One of the initial tests to consider is observing the accidental touch or brushing behavior. Have you ever noticed how they tend to touch you so lightly, almost accidentally? It could be as subtle as a gentle brush of hands while reaching for something, a friendly tap on your back, or them stepping in to prevent you from tripping or falling. While these instances may appear entirely coincidental, they often carry a much deeper meaning. Psychologists suggest that when someone is genuinely interested in you, they become hypersensitive to your presence. So, those seemingly accidental touches, well, they're typically not as accidental as they seem. It's almost like they're trying to break down the invisible physical barriers between you, drawing closer without needing to say a single word. It's a silent language of desire, conveying emotions without the need for verbal communication. These subtle touches speak volumes about their feelings and their desire to bridge the gap between the two of you. So, the next time you find yourself experiencing one of these accidental moments, don't just dismiss it as mere happenstance. Instead, recognize it as their way of silently expressing a potent attraction. Number 9. Sudden discomfort. The second litmus test is the sudden change in behavior. Do you ever see them become all flustered, stumble over their words, or blush like a ripe tomato when they're in your presence? Well, it's often a sign that there's more going on beneath the surface. This reaction usually springs from a deep desire not to mess up or say something embarrassing when they're around you. It's their way of showing that they genuinely care about your opinion and want to make a positive impression. These instances of sudden discomfort are like bright, flashing signs in a dimly lit room, indicating a strong attraction. So, if you ever find them getting a bit tongue-tied or turning various shades of red, consider it a pretty clear indication that there's some concealed attraction simmering beneath the surface. It's like their way of saying, I really like you, but I'm a bit nervous about it. Number 8. Playful teasing. Think about it. Does your counterpart tease you playfully all the time? Or do they flirt or engage in romantic banter? Well, it turns out that playful teasing isn't always about having fun. It's also a compelling indicator that someone has a genuine fondness for you. Yes, when two people engage in lighthearted banter, it's a sign of comfort and trust between them. It's their way of saying, I feel at ease around you and I enjoy our interactions. Furthermore, playful teasing creates a unique dynamic between individuals. It's a dance of words, a witty exchange that leaves both parties smiling. This kind of banter is more than just surface-level conversation, it's a form of verbal intimacy. Psychologically, when someone takes the initiative to playfully tease you, they are actively seeking your attention and validation. They want you to notice them, and they want to make you smile. This behavior is an expression of their desire to connect with you on a more meaningful level. As relationship expert John Gottman says, teasing is a universally recognized way of showing love and affection. So, if they tease you playfully, it may be a sign to test if they are actually into you. Number 7. Protective instincts. Think of someone who protects you like a fierce guardian, always ready to jump at any sign of danger. Well, perhaps it isn't just care and concern. It can be something more. Yes, protective instincts at times easily give away someone's fondness and attraction towards you. First, protectiveness is rooted in emotional investment. When someone truly cares about you, they naturally prioritize your safety, comfort, and happiness. Their protectiveness becomes a way of conveying, your well-being is important to me and I'll do what it takes to ensure it. Moreover, protective individuals actively look out for your safety and welfare. This can manifest in various forms, such as accompanying you home at night, making sure you are at ease in challenging situations, or routinely checking in on your welfare. It signifies their willingness to go the extra mile to safeguard you from harm, whether physical or emotional. So, all in all, if someone has extra protective instincts for you, know that they serve as compelling evidence that they have a strong emotional attachment to you. Number 6. Searching for reasons to spend time. Is your counterpart always ready for every plan? Do they always find reasons to spend more time with you? If yes, then consider it another tick in the potential attraction column. When someone is constantly coming up with reasons and excuses to spend time with you, it's a clear sign that they have a strong attraction to or interest in you. This behavior goes beyond mere chance encounters. It demonstrates a deliberate effort to be in your company. You'll notice that they initiate plans or suggest activities that involve both of you. Whether it's grabbing coffee, going for a walk, or attending events together, they actively seek opportunities to share moments with you. These efforts show that they value your companionship and are eager to deepen your connection. Moreover, they might even create excuses just to be near you. It could be as simple as offering to help with tasks or offering their company during your daily routines. These actions reveal a desire to be a part of your life, no matter how mundane the activity may be. Number 5. They remember the details. Think of someone in your life who seems a bit, creepy because they have an uncanny knack of remembering weird and minute details about you. While it might feel eerie, it's often a significant sign of something way deeper. It's a sign of their one-sided attraction to you. Recalling specific details from your conversations or past interactions demonstrates a high level of attentiveness. It means they're not just passively listening, but actively engaging with what you say. To them, these aren't just facts. They're cherished pieces of your story. They remember your favorite book, your childhood stories, and those little quirks that make you unique. This level of detail-oriented thoughtfulness showcases their emotional investment in your relationship. It's a way of saying, I care about your happiness and I want to make our interactions meaningful and personal. This attention to detail isn't just a good memory, it's a reflection of how much they value you. Number 4. Responsive texting. You know, having someone who's quick to respond or always just a call away is a bit like having your own personal superhero. But in the world of relationships, this responsiveness isn't about capes and masks, it's about having genuine interest and care. When it comes to texting, having someone who responds promptly and eagerly is a clear sign that they're quite interested in you. They don't make you wait for hours or days to hear from them. Instead, they're quick to engage in conversation. Each message they send carries an air of enthusiasm, as if they're saying, our text exchanges are the highlight of my day. When someone responds eagerly to your texts, it's a strong indicator that they like you and are invested in nurturing your connection. Number 3. Mirroring your actions. When you laugh, they laugh. When you lean in, they lean in. And when you yawn, they yawn. It's like you're both on autopilot, naturally syncing up. But guess what? It's not just a coincidence. It's a powerful sign of a deep desire for mutual understanding and, indeed, a crush. Mirroring is a fascinating psychological phenomenon where someone unconsciously imitates your gestures, tone of voice, or body language. It's not mere mimicry. It's a silent, non-verbal conversation, a form of empathy. Studies have shown that mirroring is a clear indication of rapport and a strong desire for mutual understanding. When someone mirrors your actions, they're essentially conveying, I feel a deep connection with you and I want to be in sync with your world. In essence, mirroring your actions is a subtle yet compelling way for them to express their affection and their longing to connect with you on a profound level. It's like a dance of empathy, a silent declaration that you hold a special place in their heart. Number 2. Your friends leave you both alone. Ever been in a group setting and suddenly your friends mysteriously vanished, leaving just the two of you alone? It's not some magical disappearing act. It's often a deliberate move driven by their observation of the sparks flying between you. If your friends often give you some privacy and playfully nudge you toward each other, it's because they've sensed the spark between you. Friends can be surprisingly perceptive when it comes to budding romances, and their actions may be an indication that it's time to explore this connection further. This kind of situation is like an unspoken endorsement of your connection. So, when they discreetly give you space, it's as if they're saying, we see what's happening here, and we're rooting for you too. It's a supportive gesture that reflects their belief in the potential for romance in your budding relationship. Number 1. Jealousy and protectiveness. Have you ever caught them displaying subtle signs of jealousy or protectiveness when you mention someone of the opposite sex or a potential romantic interest? It's like they have a built-in radar for potential rivals and they're not afraid to show it. But here's the twist. Jealousy, in moderation, can be a clear indication of their romantic feelings. When someone genuinely likes you, they often find it challenging to hide their emotions when someone else enters the picture. Their subtle displays of jealousy, whether it's a shift in tone, body language, or the way they engage with you, reveal that they care deeply about their place in your life. It's like an internal alarm going off, signaling their concern about losing your attention and affection. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.